welcome to or back to this week's weekly vlog. Super quick intro. I always do this at the beginning in case you're new stopping by the channel. So yes, my name is Dawn. I'm originally from Manchester, which is the northwest of England, and for over 20 years I've been living in the Netherlands, just on the border of Amsterdam. I live here with my partner Lawrence, who's South African, and our two boys Joshua and William, who are born here, and the fur babies Jack, our Parsons Terrier, and Daxter, our very fluffy ginger cat. So if it's your first time here, you're very, very welcome, and if you're one of the OGs, welcome back, guys. Hope you've all had a good week. So yes, where am I beginning this week's vlog? So I think, well, actually I ended last week's vlog that I went to see a friend of mine, and I think I'd mentioned that I'd started with a really bad stomach pain, and I thought it was like an IBS flare-up, which was a bit strange because whilst I did suffer with that in my younger days, you know, I don't tend to suffer with it anymore. So if this is your first time, yes, I do overshare a bit, so fast forward if it's TMI, but the OGs are well used to me now. That's what it's all about. Sharing is caring and caring is sharing. Anyway, so by Friday night I was really not well at all. You know, my stomach was, the pain was awful, and I said to Lawrence, I don't think this is IBS. Anyway, I had a very restless sleep. Woke up early Friday morning, the grocery delivery came, and I was completely wiped. I was so lethargic. So I said to Lawrence, I'm going to have to go back to bed. Anyway, that's what I did. And I think I mentioned in last week's vlog that Lawrence was doing an indoor skydiving thing. It was actually a gift from me, either for Christmas 21 or his birthday last year. I can't remember. We both couldn't remember. Anyway, one of you might remember because I probably spoke about it in the vlog at the time. Anyway, so yeah, I went back to bed, and then I think we had to leave here about 10:30ish. The place is in Utrecht, and he had to be there, I don't know, about an hour before he was actually having his turn. So anyway, I set my alarm. Lawrence said, you know, don't come, you know, because it was really rough. And I said, no, I really want to. So anyway, we did. I managed to film some of it. You know, I was okay. I'd popped loads of paracetamol and I was drinking loads of water. And at this point, I was still thinking it might be IBS. You know, I just didn't know what it could be. And then straight after the skydiving, there was a KFC next door, and that is Lawrence's favourite takeaway place of all time. And he said, well, really fancy KFC. Now, what the original plan was, we was going to go into Utrecht, the city, and have a walk around, because the old town is beautiful. It's stunning old buildings, all the little canals and everything. But yeah, I just couldn't face it. Anyway, I said, yeah, okay, went to KFC. I think I had 4 chicken tenders and some fries. And so even though I had really bad stomach pain, I was hungry. You know, I'd not really ate much. I'd had some nibbles at my friend's. Lawrence made dinner when I got home, and I only ate half of that. I just couldn't face anything. So yeah, I think what I'll do now, I'll insert the footage of the skydiving thing, and then when that's ended, I'll pick up back with you and we'll have another chit chat. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. It looked really good fun. The instructor, Lawrence, had, I think there was only like 5 in his group. Some of the groups were quite big. And he had 4 times 1 minute jumps. I thought I'd got him like a really fancy schmancy package, but it wasn't cheap, put it that way. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. Lawrence has actually done, is it called an AFF? It's like a free fall that he did, like actually jumping out of a plane. So he knew the sensation of free falling, and you know, he'd done all the training for it. So he said he couldn't compare it to that, but he did enjoy it. But he said he wouldn't want to do it again. He would rather do another parachute jump. Must be crazy. And the instructor said, you know, oh, you have to come back and do it with him next time. It's like, yeah, with my double neck hernia, I don't think so. Anyway, so it was really good. Anyway, by the time we got home, whatever I'd ate in KFC reappeared, for a polite way of putting it. And I said to Lawrence, I have to go to sleep. I just couldn't keep my head up. Went back to bed. I think I woke up about 5-ish. Not voluntarily, woke up with an urge. And by this point I'd got up. Lawrence had made dinner again. I literally had 2 mouthfuls and I said, I can't eat this. And that was pretty much me finished for the day. I was even too sick to join in the family quiz. I think I managed to sort of stay on the sofa till about, must have been about 10:30ish. And then I said, no, I'm finished. Went back to bed. And then I woke up. I didn't get up in the night, which was a good thing. Oh yeah, the reason that I don't think it was IBS is during the evening, Natalie was apping me, and lo and behold, she'd had more or less the same thing, identical thing. So we've come to the conclusion that it was probably like a gastric flu, and it's doing the rounds here. So lucky me, that's what I'm pretty certain I had. This morning, I'm feeling a lot more energetic than I was, although I'm still exhausted. I'm super tired. Toilet wise, I think we're in the safe zone now, guys. Although I have had stomach pains. After I ate a banana, I thought some potassium would do me good, but yeah, it triggered my stomach pain again. But anyway, starting the vlog on a really cheerful note, isn't it? You know, let me know. I hear in the UK that there's the norovirus going around, which again, I think it's like a gastric flu kind of thing. So yeah, pretty nasty. So William's out at football, just looking, it's really grey. It's like that white, grey, dreary, overcast kind of day. Bit chilly still. Lawrence had a hockey match, but it was cancelled, but he's also refereeing a game. Josh was sitting in his bed. I think he went out last night. He's injured, so not playing today. And I have showered. I gave my hair a good wash because I was desperate for it, and I don't fancy doing it in the morning before I'm going to work. And I've put my comfy velour tracksuit on. So I'm all squeaky clean. I'm dressed. The fun bags are swinging. No bra today. I'm having a super easy, chilled day, apart from doing a mountain of laundry. I really had to laugh because the weekly vlog was scheduled to upload this morning as I'm filming, and I was laughing at some of the comments I've read already about the teenage bedroom situation. I am still catching up on laundry from Joshua's cleaning of his room. I'm almost done. I think I've got 2 more loads to get on top of, and then we're done. We're on top of it. But yeah, I think there's a video somewhere I've seen on YouTube of, it's like a skit. I think it's 2 American parents, and they're skitting that they go and visit their teenage child after they've left home, and then they you know, they're with their caps on and they walk in and they're grunting, and they just go around and switch all the lights on in the house, open the fridge and eat from it. And yeah, I've seen that video a few times. I think it went viral. It was years ago now. It just made me laugh. It's like, yes, the struggle is real and I feel that pain. Anyway, so for today, super quiet, just chilled, trying to just keep myself in a good shape. And I've been knitting, first time all week, because I didn't do hardly any crafting last week. It's the first time I felt like doing something. I've turned a heel on my V for Valentine socks, and I've turned this heel. Just going to pick up stitches. So I'm just going to do some quiet knitting, maybe watch a bit of YouTube, and yeah, today is just rest. I desperately need it. Plans for the week. It's a busy week. It's a team thing going on this week, so or should I say when I'm filming next week or the week coming. Tomorrow I've got an off-site. I'm doing a training course. Tuesday it's the second day of the course, but we're doing that in our office. Wednesday, I think there's a team dinner on Wednesday evening, I thought. So yeah, it's going to be busy, but nice. Seeing all my colleagues in the same place at the same time, it's a bit of a rarity these days. So that's going to be nice, catching up with everybody. And I think that's pretty much it. So anyway, let me know what you thought about the indoor skydiving. I'm hoping that I would have inserted a clip what they did. When the session was over, then they took you individually all the way up to the wind tunnel. My gosh, and it's like, pew, you shot off. Lawrence said that was really good. Oh, I don't know if I'd fancy that. And then I'm not sure if I would have caught it on camera, because the problem is, you can see them skydiving from the motorway. So the building's all glass, and then the tunnels are all glass. So it was really difficult to film it, you know, with the glare back. So I don't know if I would have caught it. But then afterwards, your instructor does some, like, you know, aeronautical acrobats, which is, my gosh, these guys, it's amazing. The control they've got. And I didn't film other people jumping, obviously, or flying. But, you know, some of them, Lawrence did well, but some of them were like babies catching it fresh air, you know. It was like, oh, don't think it's easy. So yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm going to stop chit-chatting now and settle myself down. I've got Jack next to me, fast asleep. Dexter's shed all his fur all over the chair again, and now he's moved to the the bench. So he's sprawled out on there, fast asleep. So yeah, I'm just going to sit and be relaxed and hopefully get this stomach thing under control. I will catch you later. Good morning. I hope you can see me yet again. I've had to adjust the seats and fiddle around with the camera mount. Oh, hold on. I thought the camera steady wasn't on. So anyway, I think the last time I might have spoke to you would it have been Sunday? I can't even remember. I've got a feeling this week's vlog is going to be a short one. I definitely spoke to you on Sunday and I told you I wasn't feeling well. Definitely some kind of stomach virus, gastric flu type thing. So anyway, I'm over that. Not 100% though, I've still got stomach pain, but for the rest I feel much better. Still a bit tired as well. But yeah, I'm doing much better than I was. My gosh, it was a real heavy one. Did I mention that my friend Natalie had also had like a stomach flu the week before me, so it's definitely going around. And the other thing that's going around is the dreaded, you know, hearing a few colleagues have got it, or symptoms, family members, you know, not mine. So it's like, oh, here we go. No restrictions at the moment, so that's good. Anyway, I think I already mentioned what I was doing this week. I had a 2-day course. One day was an off-site, but actually I've just driven past it. So it was really close to the house. Yesterday was the second day of the course, but we had that on site at the office. And yesterday is Wednesday, my short day. But I'm going into the office because we have a team thing this afternoon. And we're going out for dinner tonight with the team, so that's going to be nice. I will be driving. I mean, I rarely ever drink at these kind of things. I think I've told you all before, I just can't. Even a couple of glasses of wine makes me ill these days, sadly. And I think it's a really nice restaurant we're going to as well. So, but anyway, it's fine. Then tomorrow, I think I'll be going back in the office again tomorrow because a colleague of mine who works overseas is here. And we also work on the project together, so we'll both be in the office tomorrow. So yeah, it would be a full day of you know, out and about and driving, which has been, oops, red line, which has been pretty tiring. Not used to it anymore. Last night the traffic coming home was, oh, it was terrible. It was, I think there was accidents everywhere, but it was so bad. And I gave a couple of colleagues a lift home because they're sort of on my way, you know, or local to me. So it was good. I mean, we were chattering away. It was nice. I had a bit of a giggle, but still, I think I finally got back into my house about, must have been getting on 6:45. And yeah. Anyway, I thought I would have to do the dinner, but as I got in, Lawrence arrived home. He'd been at physio, so he said, no, I'll do it. Took over. So that was good because I was exhausted. I just sat on the sofa and was in my own little daydream, trying to sort of process the day or the week. Mr. Tesla in a rush, overtaking me. Yeah, so yeah, bit of a boring vlog this week, apart from the excitement of Lawrence indoor skydiving on Saturday. But for the rest, it's just been all about work. Maybe that's the title of this week's vlog. All about work. It's fine, it's okay. It's nice when everybody's in the office because, you know, it shakes things up a bit and you catch up with everybody. You don't, you know, we do Teams at work, not Zoom. And you don't, you know, on these meetings you have like a strict time. You don't sort of chit chat. You don't shoot the breeze. So it's actually been nice to just catch up with some colleagues and, you know, how's life, how's the family, how's the kids kind of conversations. So yeah. Friday, I don't work Fridays, and I've got a hairdresser's appointment, and I've booked like a long appointment this time. I normally do that every like third appointment. I do like a full haircut, you know, toner, treatments, all the rest of it. So I'll be there most of the morning, if not all the morning actually. But I'm thinking, oh, it's misty. I'm not thinking that. I can't see the top of that building properly. It's not a skyscraper. Sorry, distraction. I'm thinking, because I have booked a haircut, instead of going like the straight, you know, the straight cut that I normally do, I'm thinking I might maybe do like a concave bob. Not too short, so I want my neck covered still, especially it's so cold still. But I'm thinking of, you know, shaking it up a little bit. That'll still be pretty low maintenance doing that kind of style. And probably from the front you wouldn't even notice a difference thinking about it. Anyway, waffle, I'll let you know. I haven't really done much in the way of crafting either, just because when I get home at night I'm so tired. And we've been watching Guilty Pleasure, Love Island, which in my time, local time, it's quite late for me. I think it comes on at 10 o'clock my time at night, and then you know, it doesn't finish till on 11 or just 11. So yeah, if it was on a bit earlier I would probably go to bed at like 10 when it finished, but as it happens I'm going to bed at on 11. Trying not to be too late to bed, but I've not been sleeping well anyway. Gosh, aren't I moaning? So yeah, not much crafting being done. Or finish one crochet thing. So I'm thinking in a week or two I'm due for to film a podcast. I'm trying to think what I've been working on. Anyway, oh, another nice thing. This will be on the other channel, on the Woven Almanac channel. Helen Ketteridge, who's Mousy Mates podcast. There's this hashtag going around at the moment. Is it amigurumi books tag or something like that? And you basically show what amigurumi books you've got, and then tag another YouTube channel to do the same. So Helen shared her books, and she messaged me. She forgot to tag me in saying me in the video, but she reached out to me on Instagram and said, you know, can I tag you? So I was like, yeah, of course you can. So I'll have to film that. Ironically, I have got a new amigurumi book coming today, I think, because I think Jeanette did it as well, the amigurumi book tag thing, and it prompted me to do a bit of shopping. She enabled me and I can't remember for the life of me what I've ordered. Oh, it's gone out of my head. What did I order? I saw it on Instagram. Oh, I forget. I'll probably show you in this vlog. Oh, still not hung William's curtains up. The room is getting messier by the day, so I don't know if we're going to get a sneaky peek in there yet. Hopefully Friday I can iron his curtains for him, because you know the weekend I was just so ill, and then because I've been getting home late at night, and then by the time I eat and sit down I've just not felt up to standing there pressing really heavy, you know, blackout curtains. So and he's fine. I said to him, I'm sorry. He went, oh, it's okay, Mum, I'm in no rush, I've got curtains already. So, he's got exam week this week. I think it's like what you would call like mock exams. But he said he's doing fine. I don't know, we'll see. He always says that. And then the proof in the pudding is when we get the results. So I said, you know, come on now, not too late to bed, and you know, he's pretty chilled. I'd rather him like that than stressing. It's awful when these children get all anxious and worked up and stressed about, you know, exams. It's awful, isn't it? So he's in a good way at the moment, so let's keep him that way. Yeah, so boring. Sorry. What did you think of the skydiving? If I didn't have this neck hernia, I wouldn't mind having a go at it actually. I was showing some of my colleagues the video, and they were all like, wow. Especially the end bit, the last, it's not a jump, is it really? The last fly you do, the instructor like, woo, whizzes you up to the top of the tunnel. So, I don't know, maybe one day. Lawrence thinks the boys would quite like it, so maybe we can book like a family event one day. Maybe the summer might be nice to do that, because with that wind tunnel blowing, it'd probably be nice and cool in there. Something really strange happened with the shower this morning as well. Oh yeah, the insurance is still refusing to pay out for the water damage in the shower. So Lawrence is having ongoing discussions with them. But this morning something really weird happened. The shower went cold on me 3 times. Lawrence said it might be something to do with the pressure. He needs to top up the water, you know, in the kettle, the boiler. It's not an immersion heater, I don't think. I don't know what the class does here. Anyway, he said he'll top it up today. But by the 3rd time it went freezing cold on me and started shrieking. So I thought maybe somebody was running the hot water downstairs, which sometimes, you know, it can cause a bit of a problem. But he said, no, I was the only one up and about. So anyway, we'll see. I don't know what he's going to do. He reckons he can fix the problem with the shower himself, but ideally it would have been better to get an expert out. But oh, I don't know at all. I'm sort of trusting the process and letting him get on with things at the moment. If he fixes it, because it'll be taking tiles off, making sure the inner of the wall is all sealed up, and then retiling. So I think that's like a week's job, because he'll have to take things off, let things dry, let tiles dry, grout them. So that's, even though it's not a big area, I think it's going to be a lengthy job. That'll be fun. I mean, luckily we've got a bath, but yeah, nobody ever uses the bath. In fact, if I had the money, I'd redo my whole bathroom and get rid of it. I'd like to make the bathroom a wet room. That's ideally what I'd like to do. So have like a big walk-in shower and a double basin. The boys don't have basins in their rooms. Sometimes I think it would be handy, but other times I think it'd just be more mess to clean, wouldn't it? Right, I'm not far from the office now, so I'm going to sign off, and I'm not sure when I'll chat with you. If I can, I'll try and get a little bit of footage of the restaurant that we go to. Maybe it's in a nice location. I'm not sure. I've never been to this restaurant before, so we'll see what comes next, and if not, it'll be me waffling again. See you later. way to work again. Oh, I feel like all I've done this week is work and sleep, pretty much. Oh, this camera's not a good angle again. So I think last time I spoke to you, I told you I was going to work. And last night we went for a team dinner. Oh no, after we had a like a department presentation session, and then after that we had a pub quiz, and guess who won? Yay! I won it. It was such good fun. My colleague who organised it did a really good job. It was very interactive, and yeah, it got quite boisterous. But yeah, I won. I think I've won a voucher for something. So that's nice. And then after we had the pub quiz, that was in the office. Then most of us went off into Amsterdam for dinner. So I think you would have seen some footage. Hopefully, we went to a very nice restaurant in Amsterdam by an historical windmill. It's a nice area. However, we had the chef's menu, so it was all a bit of a surprise what we were getting. And they came around and checked for allergies and so forth. And then, I don't know, my sixth sense was going off. So I decided I'd be safer to go for the vegetarian option, and two of the colleagues did, and I was glad I did, because the first course was steak tartare, which is basically raw minced steak. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm glad I went for the vegetarian option. However, I think mine looked beautiful. Hopefully you would have seen some beautiful footage. Oh, it's a tractor. Oh no, come on. Oh, this guy. Sorry. Anyway, I think we had like some fake sushi, which was basically like, I don't know, stewed leeks wrapped in something on a sauce. It was disgusting. So the three of us who had it didn't eat it because it was really not good. And then a couple of my colleagues tasted mine and were also like, oh no, that's really bad. And it's quite surprising because it is, you know, it is a nice restaurant. So luckily they plied us with a load of homemade bread, which was very nice, but don't really want to be eating bread when you go to a nice restaurant, do you? Anyway, so we didn't have the first course. One of my colleagues did let the waiter know, and then I also said no, it was not nice at all. And then the second course came, and it was everybody had cod, a wacky big piece of fish, which I don't like. Does this make sense? I like shellfish. I'll eat like tin tuna, but that's about as far as I go. And I'll eat like fish if it's like battered, you know. But like a fillet of fish, like salmon or whitefish, oh no, I can't eat that. So I was feeling very relieved until the vegetarian option came out. And firstly, the waiter said it was part of artichoke, which it clearly wasn't. None of us could work out what it was. And I ate a few of the sort of bits and bobs around the plate, but we had these two discs of char grilled something, which were like raw vegetables basically. We had a job to cut into them, and we were trying to figure it out. Anyway, one colleague tasted mine and she said it should taste like raw parsnip. And then the waiter come back later, and then none of us had ate our vegetables, and then he said, oh yeah, he'd made a mistake. It was indeed parsnip, uncooked. It was, I think it had been like flash grilled, had like the griddle marks on it. So we didn't eat that. And at this point it was like, okay, I mean the starter, okay, but the main. So I actually said, you know, I'm sorry, it's really inedible. And a few of the non-vegetarian options had tried it and said the same. The waiter was like, oh, I'm really sorry. So it's not your fault. But I said, however, can we take it off the bill? Because now we're here for a 3-course dinner, and 3 of us have not had 2 courses of it. So the waiter said he would. I've not checked with my colleague if they did. I hope they did. So yeah, very disappointing. Dessert, I ate the dessert, but then so we all could have the same dessert, but a lot of my colleagues were also, it was like orange, and a lot of people are not fans of orange, like this orange mousse kind of thing. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely put me off. I won't go back there again. I feel a bit mean because it supposedly it is known for very good food, but I mean, everybody else said their dinner was okay. Nobody said, oh, that was so good. So yeah, what a disappointment. But they kept just bringing out, you know, like endless plates of bread. Like that was going to make up for it. They did offer to make us something else, but we said, well, no, because we're going to hold up. By the time the chef's made something, everybody's finished their course. And that's not the point of it. So anyway, do I sound moany? A little bit. But yeah. And the sad thing is, I'm not a picky eater. I pretty much try any cuisine, but I'm not like a fish lover, and I won't eat raw meat. I just will not. I don't mind, like, if it's a really good steak and it's like medium rare, I will eat that at a push. But yeah, so gosh, what a disappointing dinner. Company was good though. We all had a laugh. It was nice and jovial. So that's the main thing, I suppose. Anyway, I got home really, really late. I think it was gone 11 by the time I got home. So as you can imagine, it was a super long day, and it's been a long week, frankly. I'm so tired. But I'm going back in the office again today because it's project day, and one of my colleagues who's on the project with me is over from, he lives in Greece, so I said, no, I'll come in. Although, yeah, I've been stuck behind I don't know how many trucks and tractors, so I'm not going to get in the time that I'd planned to, but there's no pressure. I think I'll put the pressure on myself, kind of thing. So I'm on the way to work. Sorry, I'm croaking. I've still not. If you're waiting for the announcement for the giveaway winner, I've not done the draw yet because frankly, I've not been anywhere near my computer. My private laptop, where everything, you know, related to this channel is stored. So I'll hopefully, if it's not too late tonight, I'll pull it. But anyway, I will definitely, by the end of this video, you'll know who the winner is. Maybe it's one of you. We'll see. Oh, why did I go all high pitched then? When I was stuck behind the traffic, on the radio came, is it Irene Cara? What a feeling, I don't know the words, so I put it on full whack and had a little shimmy in my chair, and oh, it really cheered me up. I was feeling a bit like knackered and flat. So if you need a little bit of a shimmy today, I can heartily suggest Irene Cara, What a Feeling. Whack it on full blast and give yourself a little shimmy. It's made me all happy. Was that from Fame? Or she did sing Fame. Who remembers the TV show Fame? Who remembers the grey sweats that everybody wore? I had a grey Fame skirt and a grey Fame sweatshirt. I thought it was the bee's knees, and leg warmers. That was the era of leg warmers. Anyway, waffle. The other thing which was quite funny, one of my colleagues, she'd been on a little trip, and in her photo she was wearing a crocheted hat. So I said to her, oh, I'll have to make you one, and she said, oh, yes please. So I'm going to make a little crochet, it's like a bucket hat. Never made one of them before. Fancied making one actually, but I wouldn't wear it. So I thought, oh, I'll give that a bash. That was fun. Anyway, yeah, so waffle on the way to work. Hopefully Thursday is really, really bad traffic in the evening coming on the Amsterdam ring. It's terrible. So I'm going to see if I can head out before the traffic builds up, so I'm not sat in the car for too many hours. But it's, considering it's like 9:30, so it's a bit it's a bit later in the morning for me to be heading to work. It's pretty busy still on the motorway. Anyway, I think I mentioned I'm going to the hairdresser's tomorrow. So I haven't really got any other plans. We do need to sort out William's room, iron his curtains, get them up. So anyway, I'm going to stop waffling because I think the effects of ironing car is wearing off now and I'm starting to be very tired. I just hope it's not a heavy day today because boy am I knackered. Luckily the other people I'm working on the project with were at the dinner last night, so we're probably all feeling a little bit tired. Right, waffle. I'm going to stop waffling and I'll speak to you later at some point. Oh, I'm home. My craft room is freezing. I've not been in it all week. Well, I've popped in and out, but I've not actually sat in it. Anyway, thank goodness it's almost the weekend. It's obviously the weekend or after the weekend when you're watching this, but I might pop my little radiator on for a minute. I did remember to pick the winner from episode 244, was it? I think it was 244, which was my 4-year anniversary vlog. Well, it was my 4 years on YouTube anniversary vlog, if that makes sense. So I've remembered to do it. I used pickawinner.com, which is a random comment generator, and I used a keyword of giveaway crochet or giveaway knitting. So I've got 2 winners. I'll see if I can insert some drum roll here. So the crochet pattern, the winner was Anne Haywood. Yay! Well done, Anne. And I've got them on the screen here because I've had to email a screenshot to my computer so I can add it onto, would have appeared on the screen somewhere. So Anne said, I'm really happy that Anne won this actually. Well, she won't mind me sharing this because she did write it in the comment section. But so lovely Anne, she wrote, thank you, Dawn. I've been missing for a while because I did notice she had been, because Anne's been following the channel for a while. So she said she'd been missing for a while as her husband was very unwell and unfortunately he passed away on the 6th of January. So I'm now trying to catch up on my favourite YouTubers. Looking forward to checking out the doll's house. Stay safe, love and hugs, and congratulations on your 4-year anniversary. Thank you for the knitting / crochet pattern giveaway. So I did a keyword search on giveaway and crochet. So Anne, if you're watching, congratulations. Thank you so much for entering, and thanks for stepping back into the community. And I hope, you know, some of us waffly YouTubers are giving you a little bit of comfort. So if you want to email me at dawn@dawnsdays.com, my email address, and we'll figure out what pattern you want. You can go on Ravelry and have a look, and any crochet pattern you would like is yours to have. It's the gift from me. So the knitting giveaway winner was drum roll. Also, I was super happy this popped up. Seriously, I was really, the random picker winner was really on my side this time. All of the comments were great, and I appreciate all the lovely messages, but there was just these 2 people stood out, and you'll understand why, obviously why Anne stood out, but also why this comment stood out. So the knitting pattern giveaway winner is Helen O'Gorman. So congratulations, Helen. And even though I'll put it on the screen somewhere, I'll read it out. I've got it in big letters with reading glasses, so I don't have to squint. So Helen said, congratulations on your anniversary. 4 years of keeping us smiling. I'd like to enter your knitting giveaway, but if I'm lucky enough to win, I'd like you to send the pattern to Penelope of Penelope's Chinwag, please. Thanks for all the vlogs, Dawn. So yeah, congratulations, Helen. And that she has chosen to donate a pattern of Penelope's choice to her is also so nice and thoughtful, because, well, if you don't watch Penelope's Chinwag, Penelope sadly lost her mum a couple of months ago, who featured a lot in her videos, and as one of her viewers, we all got to know and love her mum, and you know, it was she really, Helen knows, because obviously she's donating the pattern. Penny has been having a really, yeah, a bit of a rotten time of it. So congratulations. So again, Helen, reach out to me with my email or any other way you want to, on Instagram if you follow me. So yeah, congratulations, and again, thank you so much to each and every one of you who entered the giveaway. All your comments, but even if you didn't enter, you know, it was a 4-year anniversary video, and every single pair of eyes or pair of ears, or maybe one ear and one eye if you're not in possession of a full set, some of us are not, then, you know, if this is for you, thank you so much for all your views, your likes, your comments, you know, subscribing. You know, it's all of you guys that, you know, I'm doing this for. You'll make it all fun and really worthwhile for me to do it. So thank you so much. Round of applause, everybody. Hopefully there's some special effects noises in the background if I can figure it out. So yeah, well done, ladies, and thanks again, everybody. Right, I'll take my specs off now because everything's looking a bit huge, and I've probably got panda eyes. Oh, my hair. I did wash it yesterday. It's this light. It looks like a... What did my mum used to say to me as a teenager? Oh, you could fry a bag of chips in that. That lovely. Yeah, so I've just popped upstairs. I'm going to get my comfies on. I'm going to take... well, I'll leave this just sweater and cardigan on, but I'm going to get my jogging bottoms on and my slippers and... just be cosy tonight. Lawrence has got dinner on the go. Don't know what he's making. William's working. I'm not sure where Joshua is. Maybe he's in his room gaming, or he might be working. I don't know. I'll check in a minute. This evening, I am going to lie and loll about on the sofa and watch Love Island. Just for some mindless, trashy TV. Might do a bit of knitting. Might do a bit of crochet. I might do a bit of nothing. We'll see. But yes, I'm super happy that this week is behind me, because my gosh, it has been busy. Interesting. Discussions with my colleagues this morning. Not very many of us like the food, full stop. How disappointing. We were all looking forward to that. It was, as I said, it was a really nice fancy restaurant, beautiful setting, but chef's menu, I'm sure the regular menu is very nice, but what we had, yeah, common consensus is it weren't that nice. So that's a shame. I haven't named the restaurant. That's a bit mean of me, but maybe some of you could figure it out, the location, and Google it yourself. Nothing to do with me. I've just said about the food. Right, I'm going to go and get wrapped up. It's really, really cold. Congratulations to the winners. And I'll probably, next you'll see of me, I'll probably be on the way to the hairdressers, or I've been to the hairdressers, but for sure on Friday I'll be back for a bit of a chit chat and a good waffle. See you later. Back from the hairdressers. Ta-da. It's not as short as I planned it on being, but anyway, I'm going to have to get used to it, because the length that it's at, it's flicking out, so I'll have to train my hair to curl under. But I think she's took about that much off the back and about that much off the front, so it was definitely down here. So I don't know if you can see on the camera. I came home and styled it myself, but it's flicking out again. So can you see? I don't know. I've no idea what you're seeing on camera, but it's like, it's not as sharp as a concave as I wanted. It's more subtle, so I don't know. I'll live with it. You see, it's flicking out already. I'll live with it for a week, and if it's annoying me, I'm going to go and get it chopped way shorter at the back, so we'll see. Anyway, it's just gone midday here. I think I got back about 12, had a bite to eat, cup of coffee, checked what's going on in the world, and then I've gathered a load of books. So I'm just about to film the hashtag amigurumi book tag video for the Woven Almanac channel. I think, did I mention in the week? I'm pretty sure I did, that Helen Ketteridge, who's Marcy Makes podcast, tagged me to do a show and tell of what amigurumi books I've got. Not as many as I thought I would have, but anyway. So I'm not sure when that will upload. Probably if you're watching this on Sunday, probably mid next week. I'll try and get that uploaded. So mosey on over. If you don't know what the Woven Almanac channel is, that's my podcast channel where I talk about all the crafty things I'm doing, or I plan to do, or I've finished occasionally. And there's a link below in the description box where you can find me on that channel. Right, I'm going to wrap up this week's weekly vlog because I think I might have said at some point in the week it's going to be a short one, and I've got a feeling it's actually not a short one. Maybe it's under an hour. I hope you've been sat doing something nice. You know, if you're crafty, you've been knitting or doing a bit of crochet, or you've just popped me on in the background while you're puttering about, getting some chores done. So, and once again, congratulations to Anne and Helen for winning the giveaway. And again, thank you all to everybody who entered. It was really, really fun. I enjoyed that. I will be having another giveaway, probably, I don't know, not in time for the next podcast, but maybe in about 3 or 4 weeks on the Woven Almanac channel. So watch out for that one. It's a nice giveaway. I'm waiting for some things to arrive. Right, I'm going to wrap up. I hope you've all had a good week. I hope you've all been doing things that give you joy, and if not, I hope you've got some things planned that will give you joy. Stay safe, and I hope you've all had a good week. And oh yeah, and if you haven't done already, maybe you want to consider hitting the subscribe button, which will be somewhere on your screen depending on which device you're watching on. And also, if you hit the little bell, ding ding, then every time there's a new video you'll be notified, and then you don't have to wait around for me. I'll be there, poof, on your screen. Isn't that a pleasure? Right, I'm gonna go. See you in the next vlog. Bye.